welcome to May 2019 Soulmate Readings. I am Jupiter and it is a pleasure to do your reading today. Today I am doing Virgo. So if you're a Virgo in Sun, your rising ascendant, or Venus, and sometimes even your moon, then this reading is for you. Let's get started, Virgos. So Virgos, my voice is a little hoarse, disclaimer. Yes, Virgos. So remember, my readings are about how we connect in love, soulmate connectivity, how we connect to the source, our soul energy, our love lives, our twin flames, people that are meaningful to us in like very, very deep, profound, loving ways. All right, so let's begin, Virgo. So I'm pulling the number 10 twice within your reading. 10 is, it indicates an end to. Unfortunately, Virgos, or fortunately, we all go through periods, there's cycles. There looks like there is, an end maybe to a very stable type loving situation in some type of way, but there is stability there. The first card I pulled is the Ten of Pentacles. It's a great card to get. It's all about having that final outcome that everyone desires, to have the family, the love, the financial stability. However, the 10 presented itself twice and again in your final position. It can indicate that that end is leading to a new beginning. There's an end coming within your love life, your soul connections. And it's not taking away anything as far as your valuables. However, something within love may be shifting very soon or already has. So that is what's going for you. I'm asking, how are you feeling in love? I pulled the King of Cups, which he's holding a cup. So that's feelings right there. King of Cups is a neutral card to get. It's a pleasant card. It's a great card if the spread were a little bit more positive. However, in this case, it may mean that you are being a little bit too diplomatic. It may mean that you are letting things slide way too much. You are putting ease on things that need a little bit more pressure. You are allowing certain situations to just pass by and simply just say, well, it'll resolve itself. Well, it'll all work out. It may mean that. This is a time for action, a little bit more action than you're putting. You are very still right now in your decisions, in the way that you're moving within your love life. You're content, but not necessarily. You're more so, you've accepted things, and in some cases may have been things that you should not have accepted. This is a time period for you to connect to your feelings. You may feel neutral. However, there's time to add some flame to that, to add some passion behind it, because you're leading into a shift. I pulled what's going for you. I pulled the Hermit. Hermit is what's going for you. You're going to find yourself soon in a phase where you're going to be completely independent and isolated. Having the Hermit card is a very transformative card, very reflective card. This is about very deep healing and understanding of oneself. With that said, it may come with some deep feelings of agony. It may come with trying to come to terms with. But however, a positive thing about the Hermit is that he does learn and that he does come to terms with after the processes. So you will be going through those processes. You will be feeling those stages of that isolation, that journey, that transformation. You are going to understand yourself a lot better than you have before, especially coming out of whatever is to end. You're going to want to be alone, which is okay. Take that time to yourself. You are allowed that time. And this is a major arcana card, so you're going to find yourself going through this time period for quite a period of time. It's meant to transform you into a new identity, a new person, a new spiritual self. You're going to see things a lot different once you come out of whatever it is you're coming out of. And you're going to be very enlightened, and you're going to learn a lot more than you did before, than you've already known. That's going for you. What's going against you? I pulled that Page of Swords. So the Page is a very innocent card. It's a very immature and inexperienced card. It's an inexperienced person, which is you. It may be you or someone else that is very inexperienced, doesn't know how to communicate effectively, doesn't know how to handle situations in a rational way. Their reasoning is askewed, and everything is very and for some reason it may seem like you, because I pulled the King of Cups, which is a very neutral feeling card. And your neutral feelings may be tied to the fact that you're letting everything go to the wind. You're throwing caution to the wind. Okay, it'll be all right. There's no legitimacy behind the reason why you're saying okay. You're just saying it'll all work itself out. It is what it is. We're going to get to a better point eventually. However, you do want to acknowledge what is there. You don't want to just say, oh, hey, when it happens, it happens. You want to take heed and concern to those things that are presenting itself to you, and actually find a solution. Create a plan, an outline, something that is more in-depth, detailed, explicit, meticulous. Put more effort. There's a lack of effort here. There is a lack of effort. That's what I can honestly say. And when you go through this transformative time, you're going to be finding yourself having to put more effort, because you're going to learn. It's about understanding on both sides. With you Virgos, you guys are extremely logical. If it don't look like something, it ain't something else. It's just like, if it's this, it's this. If it's that, it's that. It's book-based. Everything is book-based. There's a lack of street smarts there. There's a lack of common sense. There's a lack of intuitive guiding. Definitely need to connect yourself to that area in order to be successful in love. Well, that leads me to say, in your final outcome position, I did pull the Ten of Swords. There's going to be a death to your old self. This may be due to betrayal. Yes, it may be. For some of you, yes. It may be because you're shedding your old skin. It is going away. However, a positive about this card is that there is a new beginning ahead of you. A new beginning ahead of you. Red is symbolic for like the old blood you shed. It's symbolic for creating new birth, like newness. You're letting go of the old, you're creating the new. It's also about the passion and the fire. So don't let your passion and fire die. You're going to be rebirthed, revived. You're going to come out of this situation. I can't promise that it's going to be easy, but you will come out of it, and you'll come out a more experienced being, person, and you'll be able to apply these tools that the universe has sent to you in a more meaningful way. And then in the final outcome position that clarified it, I pulled the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is about how you're handling your situations. It's there's too much logic behind what you're doing. However, this logic is not even reasonable. It's very clouded. And I am assuming that it's clouded because you are not trying to understand your own emotions, so you can't make sense of your logic. You are suppressing your emotions and your logic is foggy. Remember that everything goes together, your mind, body, and spirit. So you need to take full regards for your emotions so that your logics can catch up. They go together. They definitely go together. Something's being suppressed. You're taking on a more dominant role. You're fine with the independence that you have. However, you're isolated. You're lonely. Something feels empty. There's a lack of femininity there, and it's time to connect yourself to your virgin self. That feminine energy you are. And by connecting yourself to your femininity, that means you need to connect yourself with your emotional self, because we as feminine creatures, we're divine because of our nurturing nature, our empathy, our ability to understand what's in the dark and not in the light, because of our intuitive powers. So it's really a important time to connect yourself that way. And when I say this, this is not for women or men. This, everyone has divine feminine energy. We are all divine feminine energy, divine masculine energy. But in this scenario, you are lacking that divine feminine energy, that nurturing energy, even as a man or a woman. And it's time to reconnect yourself to that so that you can become more intuitive and allow yourself to be guided with your spirit and your emotions and your logic, so that things can start becoming a lot more clear. All right, now, it has been a pleasure. Please press subscribe, like, and you can follow me on Instagram at outrageouslyjj33. And I'll see you again June 2019. It's been a pleasure. Positivity and light. See you again.